Hi, my name is Hannah with WholesomeEndeavors.com. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm on a mission to convey nutrition education that's going to get in your kitchen. All right, today we're talking about your immune system, you guys. Now you're losing that fresh air this time of year. You're losing that fresh food that just came out of your garden from the farmer's market. So here are some foods that I believe can be really easy to get into your diet. To begin, 1, garlic. You've heard good things about garlic, but I'm serious, you guys. It's a huge antibiotic, antifungal. It fights infection. Chop it up, okay? Take a glove, you chop it up, you take a little bit in your hand, you can throw it in your water or just put a bunch of it in your mouth, and you take a swig of water and you swallow it whole. You swallow it like a pill. You do not have to chew it. You do not have to cook it. You do not have to do anything. One thing you can do is actually, after you chop it, you let it sit out a little bit, and there's something called allicin, which activates with a little bit of oxygen, no longer than 10 minutes though, and that's what you do. You put it in your mouth and you swallow it. You don't taste it, you don't burp it, you have nothing. There's no symptoms, but it's so healthy and amazing. So go do that a little bit every day, or throw it in a beverage, or throw it in, obviously you can cook with it. So there's a lot of ways to use garlic, but I am serious that it has some really disease fighting properties. Okay, parsley, herbs, all of your herbs, you guys, but parsley is one that's pretty easy to get a good amount in your food. Huge amount of vitamin C. You can throw it in your chicken noodle soup, right? This time of year, you can put it in your smoothies even. It's very easy, but it's a really great source of high vitamin C for a little amount. Speaking of vitamin C, we all know how important that is for your immune system. Everyone thinks of orange juice and citrus fruits, but actually bell peppers, yellow and orange being the highest, have a great amount of vitamin C. Now, the reason that this matters is because your body does not store vitamin C. You actually have to keep eating it regularly. You cannot drink all that orange juice, and plus, maybe with all that sugar, it's not such a good idea, but you can get it by eating different foods. Dark leafy greens and bell peppers, huge source. So get those vegetables in. Okay, now ginger. Ginger is something that you're probably not familiar with buying. You know the spice or the seasoning, I mean, but I'm talking about a real nice little piece of ginger. You peel that skin off and you mince it on a grater or really finely with chopping it, and you can add it to, you can swallow it like I said with the garlic, or you can add it to your soup. I will be posting recipes for different ways to use ginger. You can add it to a smoothie if you use a little bit of amount and blend it up. It's really easy if you learn how to cook with it, but you don't need a lot. It adds a lot of flavor. If you add too much, it's going to be a little hot, so watch it there. But ginger is a huge for your immune system, and again, another antifungal. Okay, yogurt. Yogurt matters because yogurt is good for your gut. You guys, your gut is what helps you absorb these nutrients and vitamins that we're talking about. If your gut's not healthy, you're not getting great absorption. So start with probiotics like yogurt. I always recommend plain yogurt because there's far too much sugar and flavored, and you can always sweeten it with some cinnamon and a little bit of honey or some fruit. But plain is the way to go. Great live active bacteria is what you want in the ingredient list. Probiotics, and if you are eating all those other vegetables, you are giving yourself prebiotics. So they work together to build a healthy gut. Don't forget that, I mean, there are probiotic supplements if you're not a huge yogurt fan, and there is dairy-free yogurt options. So if you just already cutting it out because you don't do dairy, go look for those dairy-free options. And seeds, nuts and seeds are easy to eat by themselves, easy to kind of, you can do the nut butters, you can sprinkle seeds when you're baking. There's so many ways to use nuts and seeds, but they are a great source of magnesium. Magnesium has so many jobs in your body, it's crazy. And if all those functions aren't working well, how is your immune system supposed to work well? 50% of Americans are not getting enough magnesium, and they're in so many foods, but nuts and seeds are a great source. So magnesium, important for your immune system and totally underestimated. Now, all of those foods, I'm going to be posting some comments of some cool recipes that I like to use this time of year to keep my immune system going well. And if you are sick or something, another great source is going to be grass-fed beef or dried beans like white beans, black bean, garbanzo beans are a great source of zinc. Zinc is actually proven to lessen your cold symptoms up to 40%, or at least a shorter duration of time that you're sick. So get that zinc in, especially through food, not so much supplementation, but through food, and you should likely feel better, especially if your gut's working well and your immune system's strong. So don't forget the most important, sleep. You know how they say get your rest? Sleep is super important. And excretion. That sounds terrible, but sneeze. Don't be taking all this medications to stop your congestion, to stop your sneezing. I know we don't like those symptoms, but every time you sneeze and you blow your nose and you itch your eyes, it's all coming out of you and you want it. That's what your body is trained to do. Through all that gucky, gooey snot, I know it's gross, but it's true. Get it out. And that is important. By taking all those medications, you're just holding your body back and holding all of it in. And I think medications have a time and a place, but I don't think it should be taken throughout your whole sickness. Okay, and then finally, hydration. If you are doing a lot of excretion, you should be hydrating, right? So it can be in a lot of soups, keep them lower sodium, and drink that water. Water, water, water. Okay, I know that sounds like a lot of information at one time, but I hope you got something. I hope that you'll try some of those foods, and I hope you'll try minced garlic, and stay healthy. Always enjoy the journey. Thanks.